I never knew you were this weird.
Really?
No, because you kept it. We worked together for a couple of days.
I know.
You're absolutely mental.
In a nice way? Yeah.
But there's not even any water here. Can I have a drink of water?
Unfortunately, I'm the
Oh,
new BBC.
you've got some?
Well,
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, I bought this myself. You have to buy your own out of BBC.
Look at you.
That's a quid. You want that? That's a pound I want from you. Yeah. That's a pound. Okay, let's do an interview.
Ricky Gervais isn't the kind of comedian who makes you laugh because of what is prepared, but the kind who makes you laugh because he always says exactly what needs to be said, right in that moment. On a stage where everything is tightly controlled, where every line is carefully considered, Ricky chooses the simplest approach, to speak directly, quickly, and straight to the weak point of the situation. He doesn't need to create a joke. The context itself is already the joke, and Ricky just points it out. From introductions that seem harmless, he can pivot in a single beat, turning a compliment into a light but precise jab. What makes the audience laugh isn't how harsh the line is, but the realization, it's something everyone sees, but no one says out loud. And when the line lands at the right moment, right in front of the person involved, the laughter is almost instinctive.
Jennifer Lawrence made the news when she demanded equal pay for women in Hollywood, and she received, overwhelming support from people everywhere. There were marches on the street with nurses and factory workers saying, how the hell can a 25-year-old live on 52 million? There were plumbers around the world going, poor girl in town, what's fucking hell? So,
You care. You see what I'm doing there?
yeah.
Yeah, you try it.
No, I can't.
Come on. This will get rid of
This, sorry,
Huh? What?
how is this not a breakdown? What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you gonna...
I'm trying to help you.
That's amazing.
But available for streaming.
I've never seen you so animated.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Thank you. On Netflix.
I thought you were giving up.
Okay.
Ricky's style of humor lies in his control of timing. He doesn't talk much, doesn't explain, doesn't drag things out. He lets others speak, lets the situation unfold, then cuts in at exactly the point where the whole story begins to reveal its absurdity. Just one short line, but enough to shift the entire atmosphere. In interviews, when the host tries to keep everything safe, Ricky usually doesn't follow that path. He reframes the issue with a counter-question, or a remark that seems very ordinary, but makes the other person pause. And that moment of hesitation is when the laughter appears.
Giant moon, big fake moon behind you?
Actually, the studio was easier to find than the channel on the TV. So I'd like to do one, with showrunners,
With talk show hosts?
Yeah.
You should do one with talk show hosts.
Yeah, I was thinking that just the crew, me, Leno, obviously, brilliant. David Letterman,
Yeah,
King,
yeah.
and Jon Stewart. It was
And then anyone else? I mean, there could be, you could maybe...
we could do two. I mean, there's a lot of chat shows, so we could do two. Maybe, who else is there? Craig Ferguson, he's great. Jimmy Fallon.
Right. And then what if you expanded it and got even more people in there? You could probably
Larry Sanders.
Okay, Larry Sanders is fictional.
So, I'm running...
Come on!
No, I don't worry about it anyway, I don't care. I don't care. No, don't worry about being dead. So, you don't know about it. That's the best thing about being dead. You don't know about it. It's like being stupid. It's only painful for others. So I don't care. I don't care.
The clearest difference is that Ricky doesn't perform comedy. He doesn't need exaggerated expressions, doesn't need to overemphasize his delivery. The way he speaks is almost completely serious, even calm. But it's that very calmness that makes his lines sharper. The listener doesn't know how to react, to laugh or to push back, and in that split delay, laughter usually comes first. Awkward situations are where Ricky is most evident. When a joke gets no laughs, when the atmosphere starts to turn stiff, he doesn't avoid it. He looks straight at the issue and says exactly what everyone notices but no one wants to mention. No need to raise his voice, no need to build to a climax, just the right line is enough to break that awkwardness.
Once upon a time in Hollywood, nearly 3 hours long, Leonardo DiCaprio attended the premiere, and by the end, his date was too old for him. So... even Prince Andrew's like, come on, Leo, mate, you know. You're nearly 50, son. How you doing, all right? Cheers. I've had a couple. I like a drink as much as the next man. Unless the next man is Mel Gibson.
Well, when you go on the Golden Globes, a lot of time you are politically incorrect.
Yeah, well, that's the thing about offence, isn't it? When people say they're offended, it's that just because you're offended, it doesn't mean you're right. You know, it's offence is about feelings, and feelings are personal. Some people are offended by equality. So what? You know, so you can't second guess people. If you try and please everyone, you'll please no one.
And sometimes Ricky pushes things a little further. A line that makes the whole room go silent for a few seconds. Not because they don't understand, but because they didn't expect anyone to say it at that exact moment. But after that pause, the laughter still comes, because they know the line isn't wrong. Looking closer, you'll see Ricky isn't simply telling jokes. He's using humor to turn over what's happening right in front of everyone. The crafted images, the polished narratives, and the moments everyone understands but no one says out loud. And that's what creates the real value in the way he makes people laugh. Not just to make the audience laugh, but to make them recognize something familiar, said clearly for the first time.
Justin Bieber nearly had to take a paternity test. What a waste of a test that would have been. No, he's not the father. The only way that he could have impregnated a girl was if he'd borrowed one of Martha Stewart's old turkey basters. Open wide.
Iowa has been giving out gun permits to blind people. Not just partially blind, but completely blind people who aren't allowed legally to drive cars. Well, their constitutional right would be damaged if... And they gave an example of, you know, if they were fully sighted and used a gun, just because they lost their sight, why should they lose the constitutional right to continue having a gun?
Yeah, well, it's a difficult one, but the short answer is because they can't see what they're shooting.
Personally, I think Ricky's greatest strength isn't how sharp he can be, but how he always makes people laugh before they have time to react. The laughter comes first, the thinking comes after, and by the time they realize what was just said, that moment has already passed. What about you? Do you prefer the kind of humor that makes people laugh instantly, or the kind that makes them pause for a second before laughing? Leave your thoughts below. And if you enjoy content like this, don't forget to like and subscribe so I can keep making more videos like this.
Our next presenters are two of the funniest people in America. She stole the show on Saturday Night Live, then went on to create, write and star in her own show, 30 Rock. He was a jobbing actor, career not going that well if I'm being totally honest, who got his big break when I cast him in a remake of a show that I created called The Office. He's now leaving that show and killing a cash cow for both of us. Please welcome the wonderful Tina Fey and the ungrateful Steve Carell. Our first presenter was the biggest movie star on the planet, but I insulted his film The Tourist, causing his career to plummet so far that he was forced to work with me on my new show, Life's Too Short. Please welcome the man who will wear literally anything Tim Burton tells him to, Johnny Depp. It's real. You can have some.
Just checking.
Yeah. And be honest, are you on recreational drugs? I'm joking. No, that's not the question. And we all know the answer. Have you seen The Tourist yet?
No. A town in Minnesota has canceled plans to change the name of a street called Stoner Avenue. It's a weird street. And instead of saying stop, all the signs say, chill, bro.
Sorry. You're not giving them. You know, they come out, they park their cars, they've got babysitters, they haven't paid. Why would you? That'd be mental. But if I was you, I'd be going, thank you so much, these people, and giving them, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I'm not doing that.
It was shoddy. It was, I mean, you didn't write it, and that's, but do it like it's your own. Do it like you were clever enough to come up with this joke yourself, okay?
What we should do is show you a game. It's called Caption My Caption, and you'll look at a photo, and then you'll give us a caption for that photo, just based on what you say. Yeah. Oh.
Wow. Is the kid saying to the baby, "Touch my toys and you die"?
Yeah. Okay.
Look at the kid on the left.
Yeah.
Is he signaling to the police? These are not my...
Yeah. Her face is...
Are they just married?
Yeah.
Look at
her.
Is she saying, what the have I done?
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Mum, when can we afford a scarecrow? I've got it. Making bacon.
I would not be able to carry a gun here in New York, but I could carry one in, Dallas, or I could carry one anywhere.
Really?
I go to Walmart in Houston and buy one. They'll be on the wall. I can't buy a Kinder Egg. Those little eggs with little toys in, because it may choke me, so they're a health hazard. But where the Kinder Egg would be sold in a British store, they instead have an AR-15 assault rifle.
Dear America, please let Piers buy a Kinder Egg.
Thank you for watching the video.